It's time for an oil change on my 2020 Ford Edge. And I decided this time I'm going to change the automatic transmission fluid also. The car has about 50,000 miles on it. And the reason I'm changing it is because if you look at the different schedules, it says for an extreme schedule, you should change it every 30,000. I live in the Mojave Desert where in the summers it gets above 110 degrees. So they said if you're driving in sub-Saharan Africa or any hot place that is considered extreme. So I'm using a semi-extreme schedule. They say every 30,000, I'm at 50,000. I'm going to change the automatic transmission fluid and just see what it looks like while I'm doing an oil change. See how dirty it is, and it will give you an idea of whether or not you might need to change yours. So this is all the different things that I have to do the oil change. I'm going to do the air filter and the cabin filter while I'm at it. And I got this little pump thing that I'm going to put inside that Mercon ULV jug and see if I can just pump the fluid in. There's several videos online that talk about how to fill it from above. You have to remove the air cleaner and a bunch of things. I'm going to see if there's any way to just fill it from the side like you do with some other Ford transmissions. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. I've got the car lifted up and leveled so I can get under there and get access to everything. Okay, I pulled the drain plug and you can see the fluid draining out now. That's the color of it. It's backlit so you can see some sunlight through it. It doesn't look terribly dirty. Like I say, this is 50,000 miles, and they're not real hard miles, a lot of highway miles and things. But like I say, I do drive in extreme heat. So that's the fluid draining out. You can see this is how much I've got out. That's a standard oil drain pan, and it's filled it pretty well. I'm going to measure to see how much actually came out of there. But that's what it looks like. I measured how much fluid I got out of the transmission, and it looks like it's just a little over 4 quarts. I spilled a little bit, but it's probably not more than 1/10 of a quart or so. It's not much at all. What's more interesting is what's in the pan, and I'll show you that. I cleaned this pan spotless before I drained the oil into it because I wanted to check for any metal. This is what I found, and this is what came out with this oil. Look at this. It's like machining pieces. There's all this metal, and then I don't know if you can see, but in the sunlight, I'm looking in here, and there's a lot of metal that's in here. So that gives you some idea. I mean, that probably would have come out right after the factory fill, but this is only 50,000 miles. The fluid itself doesn't smell burnt, but there's a lot of metal. So I'm really glad I did this just to get that out of there. I know there's a filter, it's supposed to be catching this stuff, but you can't argue with what you find. That's what came out of that transmission, and the transmission works great. It's never given me any trouble at all. I just did this as purely a preventive maintenance thing. So that gives you some idea what might be running around in your transmission if you're wondering about whether you should change your oil. At least you can get that out of there. I got under there to check to see if this contraption would reach that fill hole, and it reaches it okay. But first problem I encountered is this doesn't fit in here. So I'm going to have to pour the new fluid. I'm going to have to transfer the new fluid into a jug with a wider opening there. And then I'm going to try pumping it in there and see if it works. I pumped in about 3 quarts using this pump. It seemed to work just fine. And now you can see it's starting to drip out, and I'm going to go ahead and start the car up and then put the rest in. Okay, the fluid is dripping out. at full temperature, so it's good to go. I can put the plug back in and call it good. The temperature that it was dribbling out at was 190 degrees F. It's supposed to be between 185 and 200, so that's fine. So it's at the right level. I also have a temperature measurement gauge like this, a non-contact kind. Right near the drain plug, I'm getting a reading that's 175, so that's within about 15 degrees of what the OBD2 app says. I think using the OBD is the best way to measure the fluid temperature to get it set right.